Let me tell you something. The New York Giants are quietly making one of the most important moves this offseason, and it doesn't get the headlines it deserves. They're putting all their chips on revamping their secondary, banking on a duo that could change the entire defensive landscape of the NFC East. Yeah, I'm talking about the combination of cornerback Thibodeaux and rookie safety Yolan Carter. These two young studs are already being called the future backbone of the Giants' defense, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Now listen, the Giants' defense struggled last year, no doubt about it. They were porous against the pass, and that's just not acceptable in today's NFL, where quarterbacks and wide receivers are running wild. So what do? They draft Yolan Carter with the top pick, a defensive tackle. Yes, but more importantly, they rely heavily on Thibodeaux, who was a first rounder last year, to anchor the secondary by pressuring quarterbacks and helping in coverage. This is a big bet, but one that could pay off in spades. What's fascinating here is the chemistry these two are building during training camp and off-season workouts. Reports say they communicate like veterans, anticipate each other's moves, and push the entire defensive unit to new levels. And that matters, because defense isn't just about individual talent. It's about coordination, timing, trust. If these two young men lock in, the Giants might just turn their biggest weakness into their biggest strength. But I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This isn't going to be easy. The Giants are up against quarterbacks who know how to pick apart secondary weaknesses, and the NFC East is loaded with explosive offenses. This duo has to grow fast and stay healthy. If injuries hit, if communication breaks down, if either of them slips, it's a long season ahead. Add to that the pressure on the coaching staff to put these players in the right schemes. Defensive coordinator Wink Martindale has to find a balance that maximizes their talents but also protects their youth and inexperience. This is a critical chess match, one that could make or break the Giants' season. And let's not forget the intangible leadership. Both Thibodeaux and Carter are expected to emerge not just as playmakers, but as leaders. That's a lot for young players, but it's exactly what the Giants need. They need voices in the locker room, accountability on the field, and players who carry the culture. So here's the bottom line. If this new secondary duo lives up to the hype, if they gel and rise to the occasion, the Giants will have taken a huge step toward becoming a playoff contender. But if they falter, if they fail to develop quickly, the team could be staring down another long year. That's the reality of the NFL. No room for slow starts. No patience for underperformance. The Giants have laid down the gauntlet. Now it's time to deliver.